Hi, my name's Simon from Motordrome, and today we're going to take a walk around and a drive off with some engine action at the end. This 1959 Land Rover Series 2 88-inch petrol that you can see behind me there. One walk around video, one driving, as I say, plus a bit of engine running action at the end when it's warm. Hope you like the videos. Okay, let's have a look around this 1959 Land Rover Series 2 88-inch 2.5 petrol. Finished in green with sand hood, as you can see. This one's actually in 7-seater spec if you're intimate with your passengers, shall we say. And it's actually a very early Series 2, possibly either ex-military, although the V5 shows it was registered in 1959, but more likely civil defence. The reason I say that, it's obviously got a military rear tub on it. It's had twin tanks in it, although only one tank is in there now. There's a few other sort of bits and bobs on it, like the bonnet catches and stuff are military, but who knows? Haven't been through the history yet, but I say it is a pretty early Series 2. It is, however, fitted with a later 2.25 petrol 5-bearing engine, actually from a sort of 83, 84 Land Rover 90 or 110, and it does seem to be a military engine, although it's not its original engine, but anyway, let's walk around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Fitted with a matching set of decent BF Goodrich all-terrain TA tyres on black modular rims. The spare is on an original steel and isn't a matching one. Galvanised front bumper. As I say, it's got the military bonnet ties on it. Mount on the bonnet for spare wheel, which again is generally military. It's still got its flat front panel. Original bulkhead. The reason I know that, it's got the rotary vents inside, which is unusual. Actually, it's retained a lot of its early features, like the sprung steering wheel and the deep modesty covers and things. But obviously a few things will have gone walkabout over the years. What else have we got? Twin rear bench seats, which all look to be pretty new and in good shape. It's got a tow pack on it, and I think that rear cross member is relatively fresh actually. And inside, what do we have? In that bag is a load of spares that came with it, which the owner has donated to us, which we'll donate on to a new owner. Inside, it's obviously had the dash has had some extra panels put on it, but it's got its original wipers. That's another thing that makes me think it's military. There's a suppressor on there, say military or civil defence. Showing 95,000 miles. Obviously we can't give any sort of guarantee on that front. It's got the Smith's flat heater in it, say overdrive. So nice spec on this one. Now it has been hand painted, so don't expect the most wonderful paint finish, but you can certainly use it without worrying about getting it scratched. Now I'm going to walk around it, but I'm not going to pick out every single blemish because we'll be here all day. But suffice to say, it's you know, it's, what do you call it, usable, should we say. And structurally it does actually seem to be, we've been underneath it, the previous owner had when he bought it. He had a little bit of welding done. There are some patches on the chassis, but they do seem to have been done to a reasonably good standard. So around the front end, we'll just run the camera over it. So I'm not going to point everything out because we'll be here till kingdom come if that's the case. But if you want a beautifully painted Series 2A, this probably isn't the vehicle for you. But if you want a nice usable one that's been thoroughly sorted by the last owner over lockdown, then it may well be for you. Pretty straight down the sides. Under here. The vent flaps do still open as well, which is quite nice. Often get often seize up, although that tends to be the lever ones rather than the early rotary ones. Show you what we can of the bulkhead on the edges. And up under here. Sun's reflecting on it, but the footwell on the passenger side looks pretty good. Seats, we've got some marks and stains on the seats, and apart from a small nick in the middle of the backrest one there, the seats are actually in relatively good shape. There's dash. Near side rear wing. And again underneath. Quite nice in the back, got rubber mat on there, so spare wheel. Newer fire extinguisher there rather than the original 1959 Pyrene one. Carrying on down the offside, again looks fairly straight down there. Offside rear wing. So I'll get the camera in here with these big tyres. Side front wing, a few bits of paint loss, but looks pretty straight. And under here, inside on the driver's side. Couple of patches on the footwell on the driver's side, or patch on patch by the look of it, but up the sides looks pretty solid. So yeah, there we have it. I think, say, previous owner spent a lot of time and some money getting it thoroughly sorted out over lockdown. So my name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is www.moto-drome.com. Right, quick video starting up and running on this 1959 Land Rover Series 2A. It's nice and warm. There we are. Starting up and idling nice and smoothly. Oil pressure's good, temperature is good. That red light down by the steering wheel there is the ignition light. If I give that a prod, it goes out. And under bonnet here, proper Turner Engineering, I think it's an unleaded head, I'll confirm that, but certainly Turner Engineering head. And it does seem to be a military engine, because it's got the twin fan belts on it. It's actually a 2.25 5-bearing engine from a sort of 83, 84, 90. So basically the same type of engine, but say 5-bearing rather than 3. And it's also got, as you can see, SU carburetor conversion on it, which is quite recent. It runs, ticks over all very nicely. See all new leads on it and stuff. There we have it.